Yeah, so we have this shift in Rayman Raving Rabbids 2 from an experience that was mainly solo to an experience that will be completely full multiplayer. So the ambition for this game is really to take advantage of the Wii and the experience of the Wii, you know, being in a living room with your friends and family and playing together. So that was our main ambition, develop the humor and the simultaneous gaming up to 4 players. So most games will be completely new. We'll have 60 games in total. The games we are presenting today, we have 4 mini games. Give a taste of what will be the humor and what will be our multiplayer. One of the games you could see was, for example, the mobile phone game where you will be, that's always we take everyday life situation and we turn them absurd thanks to the bunnies. So you will be in a movie theater and you will have to call something you couldn't do in real life, call your friends in the movie theater. So bunnies will be like, when the light is off, you take the remote, you use it as a mobile phone, you bring it to your ear and you're like, blah, blah, blah. You talk to your friends and then you just hang off when the light is going on. So the idea is you have to be, that's a question of timing and bringing the remote to your ear as fast as possible. Another game we have is a baseball game where you will have to run with the bunnies, so shaking the remote, more physical than the other games. And then you will have to bat, so the bunnies don't understand what is baseball. So they take the ball and they run with the ball. But basically they run forward, the striker who is with his bat and then shooting at the bunny that will fly in the sky. So that's a kind of wacky situation that bunny take everyday life stuff and they turn it completely crazy. So the restaurant is good to illustrate what we want to accomplish in terms of sabotage with 4 players. What you will do is be next to your friends and push them and battle with them in front of the screen. So in burger, for example, you will play a bunny who's holding a dish of burger, a really huge burger, and has to bring it at the back of the screen towards a big bunny who has his mouth open, wide open. So what you do, basically, you have to tilt your remote up and down and left and right. And you can also press the A button to stabilize your burger. So what you will do when you have your friends to play with you, you can push them, bump into them to make them fall, or also to make their burger fall. So the idea is really to be really accurate and to battle each other and have fun. One of the main axes for this game is also the customization. We started to touch it with the previous game. Rayman could customize himself with a Mexican costume, soccer, suit, costume, etc. But now we are pushing it and bringing it to the rabbits because they are our central character. So the rabbits will be able to pick up different types of costumes, mainly based on spoof of pop culture, meaning TV series, movies, etc. So you will, for example, have a bunny disguised into a Spider-Man with a costume of Spider-Man. We'll have bunnies with a helmet of Darth Vader and, for example, I don't know, a Mexican costume. So you will also be able to, that's full customization. That's not necessarily choose the costume, but you can choose your hat, your costume, and then your basically your glasses or anything, your accessories. So you have really full control on the customization of your bunnies. And the customization doesn't go necessarily only on the bunnies, but also on the campaign and also the experience of your game. So what you will be able to do is, in the story mode, you play the campaign all over the world, and you unlock all the minigame. In the arcade mode, you can pick up any minigame and play it with your friends. And in the customization mode, you can basically pick up a series of minigame and build your own campaign. So let's say I like sport, I will take the baseball games, I don't know, the soccer game and the sumo game in Japan, build it, save my campaign, save a couple of bunnies, and then when my friends come at home or my family, we can play together with this special campaign I will call Sport Part 1, I don't know, which could be the name of the campaign, and you can play it with your friends. So that's really, we really wanted to push this customization so people have fun, and that's only 2 or 3 clicks to start a minigame. In terms of design, our reference was Mario Kart, so really you choose your character, you choose your track, and you start the minigame. The use of Mies, we were looking at it, but yet our focus at the moment is really to focus on the rabbit. So what we would like to do ideally is to use the online and the Wi-Fi connection of the Wii to maybe exchange your bunnies or at least submit your scores in the minigames. So we are looking at online and what we could do in terms of rabbits. Ideally, we would like to have a, I don't know, rabbits channel on the Wii. At the desktop, it will be great. But we are really looking at it and discussing with Nintendo. So we're going to see what is possible. There are going to be much more crazy games, I think. Those 4 give you a taste, but we'll have many more, of course, because 60. And another thing we didn't unveil yet is in the first game, we had the dancing game and also the first-person shooter type of game, shooting plungers at rabbits that invaded different levels. What we will do is replace it by something new that isn't shown today, but it's going to be pretty big in terms of, so we'll have a new dancing game a new version of the dancing game focusing on multiplayer, and we'll have a new version of the first-person shooter, so shooting plungers at bunnies. But we want to keep it for later in the communication, and that's going to be big. And we are still prototyping on it, but that's pretty ambitious.